Hey guys, Alex here, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is all about my 5 favourite or best abs exercises to do in the gym. So we're going to be using gym equipment for this workout, for this video. But first of all, if you want to see your abs, and you want to get abs, then these exercises are all about gaining strength and gaining the muscle. But if you've got lots of fat on top, then you're not going to be able to see them. So in order to drop body fat and be able to see the abs, it's all about your nutrition and your cardio and ultimately reducing body fat. And to reduce body fat, you have to either move more or eat less and gain that calorie deficit. My biggest advice is to start tracking your nutrition. Start entering your food into MyFitnessPal, seeing how much food you're eating on a daily basis consistently. That alone might help you lose body fat by being in a calorie deficit, by tracking your food. But if you track your food, you realise you're maintaining weight, you then know your starting point to start reducing your calorie intake. Or you start moving more. Simply wear a fitness watch or a Fitbit or anything, start tracking your steps. And if you realise you're maintaining weight at a particular step count, then increase your step count to get there. So, as you're starting to realise, it's all about tracking. Okay, so let's get started into exercise 1. Okay, exercise 1 is the hanging leg raise. It's quite a tough exercise, so I'm going to show you some alternatives to it. The great thing about the hanging leg raise is that we're working the lower body. As soon as you lift the lower body, like a leg raise or a knee raise, you're going to really target the lower abs. You're going to work across the whole core, but especially those lower abs, because if you tuck under your tailbone in this motion, you're really going to get them working. So, let's go for it. So, if you just lifted your legs there, like this, that would have been fine, but really focus is tucking under the tailbone to get those lower abs working. Like I said, that's a really tough exercise because you're holding yourself up. So a regression for there is actually just doing a lying leg raise. Lay on the floor, you can do this with your arms here, or even better, hold on to something behind you and go for a leg raise here. And the same thing, you want to be lifting up the hips so you're getting that tucking in the tailbone to work those lower abs. Okay, exercise 2 is the cable rope crunch. Okay, this one is a great one for working all the way up and down those central abs. Set the rope to the top, come down onto your knees. You want to extend your arms up. What this does is it lengthens the abdominals, and to get a good contraction, you want to go through lengthening, extending to shortening. Okay, extending to shortening. So to get that, you need to extend the arms up and then crunch all the way down. And what I'm doing is aiming my elbows to my knees, but what I see is a really common mistake. It's just getting elbows to knees by pushing my bum backwards. This isn't doing much. You'll get a bit of ab work, but not very much. So instead, keep your bum or your hips above your knees, and you get the flexion in the torso. Lengthen, breathe out and crunch. Okay, so exercise 3 is the cable wood chop. Now bring the cable to about chest height. You can do this from the top and from the bottom, but it really is probably the best from the center of your body. Hold on to the handle with both hands, step away. From here, you want to keep the arms almost locked out, a slight bend in the elbow, and you want to keep that angle the whole time, okay? Nice wide stance in the legs, and we're looking for a rotation. And when we go through a rotation, we really work in the obliques, not just down the middle, but an oblique exercise. So from here, set the legs strong, hold the core. And we're looking for a full 180 degrees. So from here, rotate and twist. No bend in the elbows. Okay, moving on to exercise 4. Exercise 4 is the decline sit-up. If If your gym doesn't have this decline bench, then you might find it on the decline bench press. I usually just use one of those, but if you're lucky enough to have one of these in your gym, then this is what we're going to go for. And it's basically a full sit-up, but even better. Getting that decline is going to increase the intensity. Everything remains the same as your normal sit-up. Make sure you're not arching the back. Pull in the hips, flatten your back, use those abs to breathe out and lift and get that full range. Control down, breathe out and lift. Pause at the top and really get that squeeze. The mind to muscle connection and contract those abs. Okay, fifth and final exercise of the day is the ab rollout. So I've got a little ab rollout accessory here, but this exercise can be done with a barbell, or also if you're a beginner and you're really building up your core strength, you can do this exercise with a stability ball as well. So either use a barbell, or if you're lucky enough to get one of these, even better. Okay, this is one of the best core exercises to put across the entire core, but especially down the front of the abs. But it's also one of the exercises that I see done the most terribly all the time. And it's really dangerous if you do it badly for the lower back, okay? So the main thing here is keeping the angle in the back. You see this angle here? I think I've got a flat back, or if anything, I've got a flexed back, okay? As soon as your back goes into this extended position, under load, you're in trouble. You do not want to be in that position. You're going to really make your lower back sore, or even worse, okay? So the idea is to keep this position, suck the abs, tense the core, whilst you're rolling. If that means you roll to here and back, that's good. That's where you start, and then you build it up, okay? And then you get stronger and stronger and go further and further, okay? So what it is rolling out, coming back, and keeping that back position. Let's go. Okay, wrapping up, that's 5 exercises, my 5 favorite exercises in the gym with gym equipment. So for reps and sets, you can go for 10 to 15 reps of each exercise for 2 or 3 sets, depending on how strong you are and how quickly you recover and how much your abs need to be worked. You can do them all in one workout, or maybe in 2 halves and 2 different workouts. But I recommend working your core, working your abs 2 or 3 times a week. So maybe this workout can be done once to twice a week, but then maybe do a bodyweight only home workout as well. But remember what I said about nutrition at the beginning of this video. It's all well and good building a strong core, but you're not going to see it unless you prioritize your nutrition and cardio training as well. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. Please, if you love this kind of content, then leave a comment underneath, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll make sure that I make more of this content for you and put it at the top of my list, okay? We'll do home training, gym training, and plenty more coming soon. So make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.